When things don't make sense, take the thing that makes no sense. Give me Buffalo -2.
You're right. I'm Notre Dame Clemsoning myself right now. I 100%
Yes.
am. Yes, Buffalo -2.
Justin fucking Watson. There it is, baby.
I don't know your opinion. That's why I'm asking.
No. Come on.
Welcome back to Sharps Sports, a network. Caught myself on another Saturday evening, morning. Why'd I say
Evening,
Man, it ain't
morning.
close.
Bro,
Evening.
you
It is
like caught
11
yourself
a.m.
only to fumble the bag all over again.
It's 11 a.m., all right? It ain't no damn evening. I don't know where that came from. It's me. It's Tyler. You got two right now. You might possibly get a third in Jesse, but we'll see. We'll see.
You
where
never,
where the morning
honestly, the two of us never actually know if we're gonna have other people with us. It's just we know that we're gonna be here, and
This is
then
true.
whatever else happens, so it's fine.
We're not against any
but-
of it.
Big weekend if you're a Lions fan. Big weekend if your team is not in the playoffs anymore, because we already know that you're a Lions fan. Big weekend for everybody that isn't, San Francisco, Baltimore. Baltimore is big for you. But Kansas City, San Francisco, this isn't big for you. You've been here before
It's
over
big
and
for
over
San
and over and over and over
Francisco.
again. But
Not Kansas City. San Francisco,
Kansas
they've
City,
lost
no.
2 straight NFC championships, so they're like, oh, yeah, we need to win this one. We need to win this one.
yeah.
Kansas
Okay,
City's like, we'll
kinda
do it for
big.
Taylor.
We're like, God, you guys just needed to find a new reason, huh? And it's the worst reason ever. But we have, AFC and NFC championships on Sunday. We have Puck Luck picks and Downtown Cash picks later on. We have just news for you. We got a lot going on today. Boxcar Boy says definitely a Lions fan this weekend. LOL. Yeah, look, if your team's not in it anymore, there's no way you're rooting for the big dogs,
Not a
right?
bad
Come on.
team to root
Come
for.
over to this
It's
side.
It's like when the Cubs were in the World Series making their run. Any other team that was there, regardless of their story, it all kind of got thrown out the window.
It really did.
Yeah,
it's like we don't care anymore.
100%, yeah.
Keep calling us the underdog too. I'm so here for it. But with that being said, let's kick it off with some MLB news real quick just before we start talking.
Yeah, I was trying to bang this out super easy with Jesse, but of course he had to make my life a little more difficult and just not show up. But
That's fine. We'll see how much I know here. Here, we get after it.
All right. So
Let's start with players on the move, eh?
yes, I was just getting to the players on the move because it's the last fucking time there was more players on the move. So I was just making sure that all the important players on the move are mentioned. First player, Jordan Hicks. So
Not important.
now he's
Sorry.
important to me because he was going to be the new closer for Toronto. We just said, fuck that. Let him go on a 4-year deal to San Francisco because for some reason, when it comes to Toronto negotiating with players, things haven't just went well this offseason. It started with Ohtani, and then it went to the starting pitching. Now it's gone to the back half of the rotation. And if you're Toronto,
No one wants to play in Canada. Boo.
nobody wants to play for y'all right now. They don't, so it's tough. Next piece of news, we have Dodgers signing a former All-Star left-handed pitcher James Paxton on a 1-year deal. He will join that rotation. And honestly, this isn't a piece that a lot of people online are like, well, yeah, another All-Star joining the Dodgers. I think this is a trade piece. This is a piece that he'll be on the team towards the deadline, and then he'll be able to acquire some market value. It will make us mad how much market value he ends up acquiring, and they'll be able to get a trade piece that they want to get at the deadline. That's exactly what I see with this, and I hate
Probably the last good-ish, almost great year probably of his career will be this year.
Yes.
He'll get his value up, go to a different team, they'll overpay, and then he'll bust out.
Yes. Well, I got somebody
I
you do
agree.
know, Tyler. I got a former closing pitcher, Josh Hader from the San Diego Padres, signed a 5-year deal with the Houston Astros.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's actually crazy.
Uh-huh.
His number's been that good the last couple of years? I didn't think so.
No.
That doesn't make sense.
So past couple years, yes. Last
explain
year
this.
was a decline year. Last year was the first year.
100%. I was like, I'm pretty sure I didn't see very good performances from him last year.
But on the back half of the year, I guess he did enough that San Diego was like, okay, you were just having a little rough stretch, but at the end of the day, through and through, you're an all-star closer. Which, if you look at just his time in Milwaukee, he was.
You're saying San Diego said that?
I'm saying San Diego probably looked at it like he had a 2-3
San Diego
month stretch.
got rid of his ass.
He had a 2-3 month stretch where he was like iffy and rocky. But then the last 2 months of the season, he was back to lights out.
But now you're saying he's on a 5-year deal in Houston.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Dude, I'm not going to lie. This entire morning, my brain has been scrambled eggs.
You can't be feeding me bad information, man.
I'm sorry. I'm thinking the right word.
He signed a 5-year deal with the Padres.
Let me rephrase. Fuck.
You're killing me.
I fucked you. I'm sorry.
I'm like, he just up and signed a 5-year deal with Houston? Excuse me? And that's not like bigger news?
He signed a 5-year deal with Houston. And what I was saying before when I said he was rocky and then he came through at the end, what I was going to say is him coming through must not have been enough for San Diego. But I said it must have been enough.
All right.
I fucked.
So run it all back now because you're fucking with my head. He signed a 5-year deal with Houston.
Correct.
That is confirmed. Okay. All right.
Correct.
So you had the right team. Okay.
Correct.
You made it so confusing.
The only thing I fucked up is I said that San Diego wanted to keep him, but no, they wanted to
which is totally doesn't make sense because then they got rid of him and he signed a 5-year.
All right.
All
Let's start move past that.
Move on.
Act like that didn't happen. Next,
It did.
Reese Hoskins. He's a Philly. He's really good at baseball, and he's not on the Phillies anymore. So,
hooray!
Suck it. A 2-year deal. He's going to be in Milwaukee, and honestly, I think this is a great signing for the Brewers. Brewers are in I wouldn't call a weird year, but they're in a year where they still have high potential to make some noise, but they're starting to lose their steam. So pieces like this, picks like this, does nothing but help them.
They're just trying to keep it going.
Keep what going?
Talking about the Braves?
No, Milwaukee.
Oh, never mind. I thought you heard.
And then the final thing we have is I have the official Hall of Fame class of 2024 in front of me. We have Joe Mauer, catcher, Minnesota Twins, Todd Helton, outfielder for the Colorado Rockies, Jim Lieveland, manager, most notably for the Detroit Tigers, and then Adrian Beltre, third baseman for the Texas Rangers. Shout out to the Hall of Fame class of 2024. Pretty fucking stacked class, if I do say so myself.
Yeah, shout out Jim.
Shout out Jim. He better be smoking a fucking Marlboro while he's doing a speech.
Oh, that'd be a legendary thing.
There's only one way
put it past him.
to do it. That's just Jim. All right, and then with that, I believe, Tyler, we're going to move right into NBA news.
Yes, sir. Jesse's here too, but he's waiting to see his face before I throw him on here.
Okay.
Yeah, no, I mean like permanently, Jesse, not just popping in your face.
Just letting you know I'm around the corner.
Okay. Well, let's get into some NBA news. We've had a crazy week in basketball. Everybody's been spazzing the fuck out. We had 4 performances, more than 60 points, and we're going to talk about 3 of them. Sorry, Devin Booker. You just didn't make the cut. It's nothing personal.
You know what? Honestly, Cat shouldn't make the cut. You don't get the win.
Well, we have to talk about Cat because we have to talk about the fact, how do you put up 62 points and 4 in the fourth quarter? How do you choke away your 62-point performance that results in a loss?
You could have had 76.
Right. We'll start with Cat. So Cat put up 62 points. He had 10 threes. It was a career high. And they still lost 128 to 125 because out of that performance, he put up 4 points. He missed 8 shots in the fourth quarter, and he went cold when his team needed him most.
Sounds like playoffs.
How do you ruin your own performance? Your own 62 point.
I don't want to be that one guy that like kind of backs him up, but like maybe he was fucking tired.
Yeah, but you know what? Embiid.
You know why he was tired?
Luka wasn't tired when they were putting up 72,
Hey,
73.
Luka took 8 less shots, was more efficient. The thing is, Embiid kept getting his ass to the free throw line, going through all that damn contact. Then when he got to the fourth quarter, he's like, damn, it's getting a little tough. And yeah, it was over from there. But
Embiid had what, 45 at half? At halftime, everybody was scared. He finished with 70 points, 18 rebounds. And it was funny because did you see Popovich before the game? He said he told Wemby he was going to run him out of the paint. Obviously, he was trolling. He goes, anytime anybody saw Embiid, I said, run him out of the paint. Lock him up. Don't let him get a shot off. And then he put up 70 points. So people were memeing him.
damn, Popovich.
It's tough, man.
Yeah,
And a lot of people that were.
Bro, what you gotta do if you're Greg is learn from Bill, man. Bill started becoming a meme and then he just got kicked out of the NFL. So you start becoming a meme, I mean, maybe you should just kind of
But here's the question. How long has Greg Popovich been a meme? Because I've known him to be a meme for 12 years now.
Too long, Dylan.
Yeah,
Too long. Without a title.
That was when he was winning titles. He was a funny guy.
Yeah. Now he's been a meme without a title for a long time.
It's a sad reality, Tyler.
He dominated so long. It's hard, okay?
He won't let it go, man.
It's his Spurs, okay? It's his Spurs. He built this shit brick by brick, window by window, and this house is his.
Will anyone else come in? Watch the kids.
He needs to be 92 with a walking cane, and all his players are huddled around him like this because it's so quiet to hear him.
Next piece of news that we have is Nikola Jokic has officially surpassed Michael Jordan, highest career PER of all time. And for those of you who don't know what that means, that's player efficiency rating. So if you're asking me, Dylan, what are you trying to say? I'm trying to say that you can physically, statistically say that Jokic is the most efficient player of all time.
But we will remember this. This stat is kind of weird, especially for an all-time efficiency, seeing as Michael Jordan's first 5 years in the league were fucking trash. So how efficient was he really? Y'all be
efficient enough to be second, and LeBron to be third.
They'd be inflating. I ain't trying to hear it. You know who's the most efficient? Jamal Crawford.
I have a question. Is this playoff? Is this playoff and regular season? Come on.
Has to
He
be.
said Jamal Crawford, and like Dylan didn't even like blink an eye.
No, because I already had something else in my mind because I was thinking that LeBron would have been higher than Jordan if it was just regular season. But then if you're doing playoffs, I completely understand.
Yeah, that's why it has to be playoffs.
Which is why I was like, wouldn't LeBron be higher? But yeah, that makes a lot of sense. All right. We have before we get to the head coach, real quickly, I gotta shout out Luka because he dropped fucking 73 yesterday.
And got the dub.
Wasn't gonna, but it happened last night. Luka Doncic dropped 73 points on the Hawks. So shout out to Luka. Shout out to my boy. I absolutely love to see it. Like Jesse said, I believe he is currently the most efficient player in basketball because every shot he takes just looks like he's smart about it and he's putting in second thought.
All right, I went and looked up Jamal Crawford's player efficiency rating for the last year that he was in the league, which is
no, that's not fair. That's not fair. He was like
no. You shut up. What is the number for Jokic right there, Jesse? Read it.
27.92.
2020 Jamal Crawford player efficiency rating for the year 28.21.
As a 38-year-old, talk about it.
Higher than Jokic and MJ and LeBron.
It might be PT, but we're not gonna go.
Not all time, but look, he's efficient when he's on the floor. Jesse has a point.
Most 4-point plays in history. Look it up.
Hey, I didn't laugh it off.
Point, man. Jesse.
I didn't laugh it off. I took it as a real fact because it's a real fact. And now that people know it's a real fact.
Now they know how I feel about Jamal Crawford. My goat.
I love it. All right. We got 2 more things. We got a head coach, and then we got some all-stars. So, first things first.
Wait. My bad. I am so sorry. But with the Suns, this Luka trade will never be fair. It will always be an uneven trade. And every time he goes against Atlanta, I hope he shows him that Trae Young was never the right choice.
You're damn right. I love that. Looking back on that trade, that will always benefit Dallas because, I'm sorry, Luka is a one-of-a-kind athlete. So the Milwaukee Bucks, we talked about a little bit last pod about how, they may or may not have a new head coach because Giannis might want to be that head coach. Yeah. So they don't have a head coach anymore. I think that lasted 48 hours. Yeah. It was 2 days. And then all of a sudden, Doc Rivers, who for the past 2 months has been doing NBA analyst work, gets the call. They said, yo, Doc, I'm not going to lie, looking for a head coach. Doc said, look, man, I've been trying to do this analyst shit with Doris Burke. We kind of got a 1-2 combo cooking. You can't really fuck that up. They're like, look, Doc, we're going to pay you a lot of money, and we'll give you Giannis. And Doc was like, okay, I'll take the job. So now Doc Rivers is coaching the Milwaukee Bucks. Jesse, your thoughts?
He brings veteran coaching leadership, and that is the only nice thing I have to say about Doc Rivers, so I will leave it at that.
Well, can I hear the mean things? You don't have to just say nice things. We don't get paid to say nice shit about anybody.
First. That's all I have to say. Is
Actually, we don't get paid.
We don't get paid to say anything about anyone. Yeah. You got no filter on here.
So speak freely, my guy.
I want a reason. Why.
No, it's that simple. The Clippers. Like, we saw what he did. we saw what he did. Nothing. He accomplished championship losses. That's it. He is simply a regular season guy.
I'm a loser.
He really can't coach in the playoffs. I don't think Doc has a ring. I could be wrong.
No, you're right. You're right. He does not have a
Doc Rivers. Even his kid's bad.
He might just be a loser. That might just be the reality of it. He just can't win. He's a loser.
Yeah.
Well, Giannis likes him, so hey.
So I guess that's what matters.
I guess it works.
I'm just telling all these Bucks fans that were saying all year it's Bucks in 6. It can still be Bucks in 6. Just
No, it's not.
make it the Western Conference Finals.
You know who's going to win the
That
NBA
they're
championship?
losing in 6.
Yeah, details were fuzzy.
Yeah.
Bucks, not in 6.
I'm sorry because I don't trust Doc, and I think a lot of people can agree with that
If
statement.
it's Doc Rivers that you've decided to hire and you think you're going to get an NBA championship, you are sadly mistaken. Giannis is now going to get injured. Middleton is going to get injured. Lopez is going to get injured. And you're going to be like, where's my team? And we're going to be like, oh, shit, it's the Doc Rivers effect. Tough cookies. Sorry.
And if it really is Doc Rivers, I'm telling you right now, Jesse, that shit will hit game 1 of playoffs. They'll make you think everything regular season is smooth sailing, and honestly, Doc's never had a better team.
It'll be game 1
of playoffs will hit, and you'll go, Giannis, get up, dog. Come on now. Giannis, get up. Freak out.
My leg is
Giannis be like, nah, bro, you're going to have to rely on Lil Bro this game.
Hey,
This
coach, you're going to
series,
have to rely on
These playoffs.
Donis and Brooke Lopez are going to have to step up, and Doc's going to throw the damn clipboard down and walk the fuck off.
Doris, hand me the mic.
It's just like 2013.
Give me the mic. Give me the mic.
Shit again.
What's up, guys? It's Doc Rivers back on the sideline. Throw it back to you, Doris. He's not doing that.
I do want to point out something, and I wasn't going to say this, but I thought it was very interesting. Doris and I can't remember the other guy's name. They were getting emotional, tearing up, talking about the fact, like, you would have thought Doc just told
Talking
them,
about what?
Doc. You
Finish
would
your
have thought
sentence.
Doc Rivers just told them, hey, guys, I can't be on the broadcast crew anymore because I have to go overseas and serve our country. That's the way they were fucking talking about him. And I know it was such a short time, but the moments I got with Doc, I'll never be able to explain and irreplace, and they're, like, getting teary-eyed and crying. I'm sitting over here like, Doc didn't die, right? He's going to be head coach, right? Yeah, okay, yes, head coach. And then they get the kicker, and they're like, the 3 weeks that I worked, 3 weeks? Why are we Why are we crying on air here, Doris? I don't.
You want to know why Doris is crying?
Thought it was very weird to me.
You want to know why Doris is crying? Doris is crying because she saw how Doc Rivers was stressing out on them goddamn sidelines, thinking, "Damn, my Clippers suck. My Suns suck. I have to fire him. This just sucks. Everything sucks right now." And he was finally getting happy. Then the Bucks called him, and Doris is like, "He's gonna go back. He's gonna go back. He doesn't know how much it's gonna hurt him, but he's gonna go back." And they're all sad to watch him hurt himself.
She's crying because she loves him. That's why.
Yeah, they're just crying. That's all. They care about him.
I love Doris. I can't be mad at her for that. All right. Final thing to get into in the news category here. We have some all-star starters to announce. Starting off, I'm going to be honest, man. Y'all can say what the fuck you want, but there is one team that is clearly better than the fucking other. It is just like last year. But we'll start it off with Team Giannis. We got Giannis Antetokounmpo as the captain, 8-time All-Star, with his team of Joel Embiid, Tyrese Halliburton, Jason Tatum, and Damian Lillard. Now, first things first. Jalen Brunson should be in over Damian Lillard. Damian Lillard's only here because of name value. Just need to say that to myself. Don't care if you agree. Don't care if you disagree. It's the fucking truth, man.
Yeah.
Jalen Brunson was the best point guard, and I think that Tyrese was a big example of that. And a lot of people are going to go, well, the only reason they gave it to Tyrese is because the game was in Indiana. No. Tyrese is one of, if not top 3 point guards in the league right now. He leads in assists. He's top 3 in points per game. He's top 3 in 3-point percentage made. He's top 5 in field goal percentage made from point guard. Like, I think Tyrese was a big indication here. Same with Shai, that we'll get to on the other side. Shai,
Yeah.
100%, top point guard.
Yeah.
But I think Dame got here over Brunson, just name value alone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is very surprising, especially for the fact that they left out Mr. 30.
Yeah. And here's my thing, though. I understand Giannis, Embiid, Tatum. Duh. I'm going to be honest. Duh. That shit kind of was like you were going to get that no matter what. But then on the other side, we got DC's Marvel fucking super team of basketball. We got LeBron James, Nikola Jokic, Shy Guy, Kevin Durant, Luka Doncic. I'm sorry, bro. Take any 5 basketball players on this planet. Put me up against Shy, Luka, LeBron, KD, and Jokic?
Hey,
Excuse me?
Listen. First of all, you have a 20-year All-Star.
A team from the Martians. I don't
He
give a
has
fuck,
to
bro.
He
You're
has
not
to be
beating
slowing
that team.
down. It's just the All-Star game. You know, we're all here for fun. It's all here for shits and gigs.
But if you take fun out of it and you look at it in a competitive sense, holy shit.
You hold on. Luka cares. Shy cares.
Jokic doesn't care, but he'll still do some crazy shit even though he doesn't give a fuck.
Jokic is gonna give you 20. He's gonna give you 2 points. He's gonna take one shot and he's just gonna pass the rest of the game.
Yeah, half court, fucking no look, walk away.
Nikola Jokic with 36 assists. Like, he didn't feel like playing. He did not feel like playing. He just passed the ball. Because why do you guys have him here? He has better things to do. He could be feeding his horses, playing with his cows.
Jokic has 36 assists. Because every time he gets the ball, he just...
Jokic's like, I don't want to fucking be here. I'm telling you, he does not want to be at the All-Star game.
So the last thing I have, and honestly, bro, I'm going to be honest. It hasn't been from a lot of realistic, logical NBA fans. It's been from either a lot of casuals or a lot of Golden State buttfuckers. They're mad Curry's not a starter. They're mad Curry's coming off the bench. And I just want to say, before Tyler comes to give his take, I look at it 2 ways. One, I get the argument of you looking at it saying one of the best shooters of basketball is coming off the bench in the All-Star game. That's crazy. I'm not going to tell you you're not crazy for thinking that. You can think you're crazy for thinking that. Because he is one of the best shooters of our generation, and he is coming off the bench in the All-Star game. I get that. But On the other side of things, if I'm looking at numbers and I'm looking at statistics and I'm looking at what Luka's done and what Shai's done, if their numbers have been progressively and significantly better than Curry's, why would I put Curry over them? You know what I mean? It's the same with Dame and Brunson. Like, okay, I get it. I'd be happy if Curry was in the game because I love to watch Dame. I love to watch Curry, right? But if we're talking about who deserves it, who earned it off of what you've done this year to make this year's All-Star game, Jalen Brunson, Shy Guy. 2 best point guards out of each league right now. And there's a reason why their teams are where they are, where Indiana was supposed to be a play-in team. They're at the 6. OKC was supposed to be a play-in team. They're at the 2. I mean, these guys are difference makers. So
it's not Curry's fault. It's just a high season right now, and Warriors aren't doing that hot.
Yeah, they're having an off year, man.
Yeah.
Tyler, I do want to know though, how was your reaction to this when you found out Curry was not an All-Star game starter?
I just found out right now, and I'm not surprised.
Okay, good. Well, good. That means you're looking at it logically. I didn't want you to be like, "What the fuck?"
Well, here's the thing, Dylan. Here's the thing. If your team's not good, why the fuck would you be an All-Star game starter?
Boom. That's why I love you, and that's why you're my brother. Let's move
I'm
on.
logical about it. Like, yeah, I like Steph Curry. Yeah, he's going to come off the bench and probably drop 30 because he's just going to shoot threes and no one's going to cover him. And look, if no one covers him, he can make threes. But in the NBA, people fucking cover him. So, yeah, he'll probably do good in the All-Star game coming off the bench or whatever. But, like, it really doesn't fucking matter.
Yeah. All right. So, next thing that we have is absolute fuck. And I hate that they're in the spot. Devil's number is not where you want to be. Sitting here just because I don't like them and going against them and continuously being
2 quarterbacks and passing touchdowns this year. Number 1 is Dak, and number 2 is Love.
We will play our game.
It's just Luka or Cooper. One of them is gonna go crazy, but we expect that, don't we? At this point,
peacefully go with the +3 Tampa Bay just in case. I think it'll be an under. We're gonna play the under.
Detroit for the first time in 32 years. Accepted. Jair Alexander, and no one in front of him. Little Sherfield was not. That was Shakir, not down. It up, fires downfield. Excellent.
ladies.
Alrighty.
Let's do it.
Get into it. So, pretty big weekend in the world of football. We have the final 4 teams in the NFL, 2 in the AFC, 2 in the NFC, battling for a chance to go to Las Vegas and be in the Super Bowl. Starting off with the first game on January 28th, this Sunday, a.k.a. At 3 o'clock, we have the Baltimore Ravens playing host to the Kansas City Chiefs. Spread is Baltimore -4 points. Over under set at 44.5 on CBS.
Jesse, I'll let you go first.
Man, oh man. 3 more weeks, 2 more weeks, we'll have no more of this. So we will savor this while we have it, and we will make money, people.
You damn right.
You damn
And
right,
the money,
Jesse.
Everybody wants to say the Taylor Swift Super Bowl cannot happen. Cannot let it happen. That's how some footballers feel.
That's how 95% of the world of football feels.
That's how they feel.
You damn right.
We're trusting Lamar to handle business. He's going to get things done. He's going to the bowl. It's his year, his time. With that being said, I have not figured out what I want to play on this game at all, especially since the spread moved. I already didn't like 3.5. So I think, logically speaking, I'm going to go with the over, which most people have been feeling like it could be an under game. But I just feel like Patrick Mahomes is going to do what he has to do, and Lamar's going to do more. And I feel like we're going to get to like 48 points.
You got 63% of the money on the over, Jesse. So you can have some confidence. I
don't trust those 63% of people. I trust me.
Taco, how you feeling?
I mean, at the same time, we're getting like 50-50 bets here on this game. We have 53% of the bets placed are on Kansas City, 47% on Baltimore. So people thinking that, Kansas City, even as a 4-point underdog in a game where Baltimore seems to be the clear-cut better team, still more money coming in on Kansas City. But I like where Jesse's at on this one. I do think that there's going to be an over hitting on this one. 44.5. I think these two teams are going to battle it out. And I see like a 27-24 type game. Like they're gonna cut it close. They're gonna be somewhere in the 40s, maybe 51 max. But I'd like the over in this game as my official play. If I had to pick a spread, I would lean Chiefs +4 because I see it being probably a 3-point game.
Okay, I know you guys have your picks, but who do you had to lean towards a winner?
Oh no, Ravens are winning.
Okay, Jesse's got Ravens. Tyler.
I told you I thought the Ravens were probably going to win the Super Bowl. So
got you. Yeah,
they have to make it there, don't they?
Yeah. All right, I am. I'm in a pickle here because I feel like Mahomes likes being in this spot. Last year, he doesn't have Tyreek. Everyone's saying, well, this is the first year. You're probably not going to win the Super Bowl because Tyreek's gone. Your team's a little bit worse. And Mahomes said bet that shit, and then he won the Super Bowl. And then this year, he had the worst team of the Mahomes era, pretty much because nobody could catch football except for Rashee Rice. And now he's made it back to the AFC Championship game. So it's very hard for me to continue to look at this man, doubt this man, underestimate this man, because he's proven to me he's one of the best quarterbacks, that I've ever seen. I'm going to take the Chiefs +4. No, I lied. I'm going to take the Chiefs money line. I'm going to take Kansas City money line. I don't want this, but it's what I feel in my heart is going to happen.
Hear me now and hear me fucking loud. If the Chiefs win this game, it will be controversial. They will not win this game straight up, and I would put money on it. There's going to be a conversation after if they win this game, and I bet it's a ref call.
I would agree.
Watch.
I'd agree only because I know if you saw what I saw, who's calling this game.
Exactly.
And the NFL, for those of you that don't know, have a ref calling this game that heavily favors the road team because he calls hella penalties on the home team. And Baltimore is the home team. So
it was a ref change. We have to make sure that's known. It was a change. It's not supposed to ref. He got made to ref.
Interesting.
Remember that.
Duly noted. Jesse, if you heard it here, you heard it here first. So, Dylan.
Have the main event. We got a 6:30 football game in Santa Clara, California. We have the Detroit Lions going to Santa Clara to take on the San Francisco 49ers. Spread has moved from 6.5 to 7 points for the Niners, over under 52. I'll be short and sweet because I'm going to be very all I have to say. Lions +7. Boom. Immediately, I was like, thank you. Come again.
Why?
Because I think this is going to be a nail-biter. I think either team wins by 1 point. Not 3, not 2, 1. 1 point. Do you think football game.
One team
I think that there's no way, looking at Detroit, has the only NFC team that has never been to a Super Bowl. San Francisco, the team that has lost 2 straight NFC championships. If they lose 3 straight NFC titles, the clowning is going to be outrageous. Both teams feeling like they have so much to play for in this spot. For their quarterback, for their team, for their city. I say it goes down to the wire and it's an absolute ball buster.
This game is a 1-point game at the end.
Give me $5 just because.
That means
the difference in the game was Dan Gamble. If that's the case.
That's what that means.
Hell yeah, we're going
we went for 2 at the end of the game, and we win by 1. Or we go for 2 at the end of the game, and we lose by 1, and I can't take that second option.
But it's going to happen.
Can't take
I can see one of those.
I cannot lose on a 2-point conversion tie. I can't. Not again.
You see, we could. We have already this
As
year.
long as everyone checks ineligible, I'm
I
good.
don't want to watch it. I will not be looking at the screen. I will be like,
Touchdown, Detroit Lions.
Look, my official play in this game is Lions +7. However, if I had to give you an over/under, I like the under. I don't think that the offense that people expect is going to show up in this game, but I think it's going to be a nail biter. So I think it's going to be close. So Lions +7 official play, but I think the Lions win the game. I'm not willing to put money on it, but I think the Lions win the fucking game.
all right, folks.
What?
Lions +7, easy cover. Over under, you're playing with your dollars. You're playing a crazy game. Money lines, all right. Do you even want to make money if you're going with San Fran? Detroit. Shining light. You take it. 24-23 Rams score. Lions victory.
Dang.
See?
The repeat.
You know it's gonna be a 24 or 1 point game, man. I'm telling you, it's gonna be one of those nail biters, man.
Or 31-28 because the offenses show up. Lock them in, boys.
Forward on the field, a charging team that will not yield, and when that blue and silver waves, stand and cheer the brave. Rah, 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 Fuller. Rah, rah, rah. You know what, Fuller? I just want to say I appreciate that. Because let's just say there's a couple other people in the community that may or may not be Lions fans that I've been reaching out just to get their take on the game. And some people have to be disrespectful and not follow through. I'm talking about you, Bookie. Just wanted to know how you felt about the game.
He's a Packers fan.
Yeah. And I go, hey, Bookie, you don't like Detroit. And San Francisco's your daddy. So who are you rooting for? He could give me an answer. He took it as like a disrespect thing. I was like, no, we were talking about this as a podcast. We want to know
How
who
could
people like you are rooting for.
How could you?
But you know what? Honestly, people like them are probably just rooting for the under. And
You know what, Dylan? I heard 2 people calling 97.1 that lived in Wisconsin that were rooting for the Lions, and that's enough for me.
that's all I
Say
need. You
that's
know what?
enough for
That's all
me
I
to say
need.
that Bookie's community, whether he chooses to be a part of it or not, is rooting for us.
Boom. That's all I need to hear. And let's move in to downtown cash picks.
Go Lions, bitch.
Sports bettors, you need to download Sharps, the better social network. With Sharps mobile app, you can tail your friends' bets with one click. See a bet you like? Just click the whale tail icon and boom, it will open in your corresponding sportsbook. Sharps securely connects to major sportsbooks like FanDuel, MGM, Caesars, and more. So you can not only track your bets, but share your bets in creative ways. So gather the degens, download Sharps for free, and join our fast-growing sports betting community.
I don't like the way the flow of these basketball picks are going. Because back-to-back games, it is going to be split 2-2.
You know, I'm gonna take John and boys.
Fuck Dylan for taking my pick because I was going to take the Bulls because now, give me the Nets.
Fuck me. We all said the Bulls.
You started it.
Well, I didn't say that.
I
You
was
said they
saying
weren't gonna
under
ride.
my breath, take the Nets, take the Nets, take the Nets. I want the Bulls. Give me the Bulls. And you took the Bulls. So I'm like, fuck this fucking guy. Who does this guy think he is?
Alrighty. Let's get to it. We got 2 games going on today. We got 1 game going on Sunday. So let's just get right on into it. First game on ABC is at 5:30 today. We got Embiid and the Sixers taking on Jokic and the Nuggets. Denver is favored -5.5 points at home, over under 227.
I already placed a bet this morning on this game, so I
Perfect.
can perfectly say what I'm already taking. I'm on the 76ers +5.5.
Bang. Beautiful.
You know, that's where I was gonna lean.
Nah, that's where you are leaning.
Nope. Play for the people, not for myself.
Dylan?
I am going to take what Tyler took. I think that this is going to be a very close game, and yeah, my plus 5.5 seems very easy to me. Next game, 8:30, also on ABC, probably airing right after the game we just talked about ends. Los Angeles Lakers going to Golden State to take on the Warriors. It is a LeBron versus Curry matchup at 8:30, and we have -2 points. Favorite for the Warriors, over under 243.
This might be stupid, but hey, I'm taking the Warriors. You know what? I know it doesn't matter to me and probably doesn't matter to a lot of other people, but Steph Curry just found out that he's not good enough to be an All-Star Game starter. So why not drop 50?
I didn't even think about that.
Give me the fucking Warriors.
Curry revenge game. He's like, fuck it.
Not good enough? Here's 65 fucking points.
I'm going to take Golden State off of that logic alone. Genuinely. I believe you. It's enough for me.
Man.
Oh, hey, Clay, you want to get 20 tonight? Psych, I'm getting 70.
You're not getting more than 6 shots tonight, Clay.
It's like, man, I really got a ball on these people that really don't know who I am.
Starting to call him Grandpa Curry out here.
Like the Warrior points.
Hey now, little Warrior sweep. You wouldn't have expected that.
Get the broom, little sweep.
All right, Tyler, this is a redemption game for you, man. All right?
Yeah.
You need this after yesterday.
Okay.
6:00 p.m. on Sunday. We have the Phoenix Suns going to Orlando to take on the Magic.
Hell no.
Tyler's not a big fan of the Magic right now because for those of you who don't know, they may or may not have fucked his lay yesterday. So
yeah, they did. If you follow me on Sharps, you saw that shit.
I am giving Tyler an opportunity to A, get back with the Magic, or say fuck the Magic and fade them.
What's the spread?
There's no spread. The Suns Magic game happens tomorrow, but everyone's playing right now, so yeah, everyone's
okay. Well, you know what? I hate doing this, but it's out of spite. Fuck it. Fuck you for ruining my shit. I'm taking the Suns, and I don't give a fuck what the spread is. Give me all of it. I'll put $100 on it tomorrow. At me on Sharps. Fuck them. And made me so mad.
Jesse?
I always love a Magic win. They're fun, but I'm not taking them this game. Taking the Suns.
You take that fucking theme song and shove it up your ass, Dylan.
You back me into a corner and you're going to get fucked is what you are, so you better be careful, man. Alrighty, so now I'm in a spot where everybody's against Magic. So, should I say it or should I just press the button?
You should say it.
I mean, it's pretty simple. I'm taking Orlando. That is Downtown Cash Picks. Those are the 3 games. Bada bing, bada boom.
Yeah, no claps only because the last pick that was made was for the Orlando Magic.
I think that, you want me to be completely honest? Yeah. Last time
It's some room between the legs. 13:57 in the third.
Yeah.
Speaking of Connor,
Heads capital, get to the garbage so much. Speak on the top of my brother's blood. None of these niggas be trust. We cannot question, you know what it was. Yo, what you doing for us? You get the facts I'm putting in work. Like I speak fluent in Russian. Did you catch that?
Orlando Magic. Alright, let's get to
What
it.
in the world's wrong with you?
I was singing a whole song in the intermission. First game for the NHL Puck Luck Picks. Can't do that game. Oh, you know what? No. Alright.
Shouldn't have been singing.
Well, we've done Wings games the last 3 pods in a row, and I'm like, shit, I can't do the Wings again. You know what? Luke, you're not here, but I can give you an Arizona game because I'm actually excited for this one. We got the Carolina Hurricanes, who are 27-15-5, taking on the Arizona Coyotes, who are 23, 21, and 3. Yes, my brain just blanked.
I was like, what?
Over under is 6 goals.
Man.
I was looking at this mascot. I'm like, the fuck is this?
I will take the over in this matchup.
All right, I'm gonna ride my Canes. I'm so sorry. I meant like a. Fuck.
Yeah, we know what you meant. We know.
Jeez,
I'm gonna take the Canes. I'm gonna take the Canes. Not joining your festivities, but I'm joining the Canes.
There's just Canes for everybody, huh?
I'm sorry. I apologize.
Candy Canes.
All right, game number 2. We're going to keep it on today because for Sunday, there's only 2 games. And I'll be honest, I'd really just be biased picking the Kraken game because I like the Kraken. So, game number 2. Come on, we got to have another good one here. Yes, we do. Florida Panthers going to New York to take on the Islanders. So, really going to Long Island. We got the Islanders who are 20, 17, and 11 playing hosts. The Panthers who are 30, 14, and 4. Over under 6 goals.
The Islanders are going to need this game. Give me the Islanders to win this game.
On that same boat tie, I'll grab a paddle because, we're moving.
We're rowing. We're rowing right down that disgusting Hudson River.
Yep, but we'll make it. We'll make it.
Oh, we're making it. You bring scuba gear? You're gonna need some oxygen.
We're all dug in the water.
Dirty. It's gonna get dirty down there, man. It's gonna get dirty and it's gonna get greasy. So you need somebody who can get dirty and who can get greasy. And luckily, Florida has to chuck. So I'm gonna take the Panthers.
I respect it.
Game number 3. God damn it! They put 2 games on Sunday and 1 game on Monday. Get fucked, NHL fans.
You know that means there's 15 games on Tuesday. Or no, it's All-Star game, I think.
Tyler. They put 2 games on Sunday, 1 game on Monday, 2 games on Sunday. Here's the kicker. The same 2 fucking games that are on Sunday are on Tuesday. Just splits. Who's home and away. And then Wednesday, you get 3 games. And then you get All-Star break.
Interesting.
2, 1, 2, 3 All-Star break. Very interesting.
NHL's weird.
But if you need one more game, I will give you one, whether you like it or not. So, here we go. Sunday, 2 o'clock, we got the Los Angeles Kings going to the Blues. St. Louis and the Kings. No spread.
Kings money line.
But that's what
Kings
I got.
money line.
I'm going to take the Blues because it's hockey and anything can happen. Gloria!
I hate this game. This game is uglier than a golden.
Hey, the Blues have won 4 in a row, so I'm not just going on a limb.
However many points they think is going to happen in this game, it's not. Give me the under.
It's not.
Those are puck luck picks. Those are all the picks.
Those are all the picks.
All right. Is that it?
I don't got nothing else.
All right, then. Hold on. Let me spit real quick.
All right. Go crazy.
Let me give the folks something real quick. I lied. You can find it on the Sharps app.
Psych!
You want to
Make sure you guys check out all the plays on the Sharps app because Jesse's fucking hiding them there.
You want them. You got to.
Bro said they're too good to give out right now.
You gotta go to Sharps. What can I say?
I respect it.
And then then don't be upset on Wednesday because you didn't go. And I'm talking about how I made money. That's your fault.
Yeah.
Win the system. Win the community.
Give me the option, man. Like we always say, man. I don't care if you fade them. I don't care if you ride them. Just make sure you ride the picks. Do something with them. Anything. Give them to your dog. Don't give a shit. Something. But thank you guys for watching the podcast. If you want to check us out on the socials, you can do that over at Sharps Network on Instagram, Sharps Network on YouTube, Sharps Network on Twitter, or X they call it now. That's what they tell me. And then they say Sharps Network over on Twitch as well. So all the platforms, Sharp Network, SHARPZNETWORK. And if you're going to be betting on one or the two or both of the NFL games that we just went over, or any other sport, any other game, any other pick, make sure you download the Sharp Betting app on your app store. Use promo code TYCO011, and that will help you out a great deal. I'm McDilly. The boys should see you this Saturday. Have a good weekend. Go Lions. Peace!
Sports bettors, you need to download Sharps, the better social network. With Sharps mobile app, you can tail your friends' bets with one click. See a bet you like? Just click the whale tail icon and boom, it will open in your corresponding sportsbook. Sharps securely connects to major sportsbooks like FanDuel, MGM, Caesars, and more, so you can not only track your bets, but share your bets in creative ways. So gather the degens, download Sharps for free, and join our fast-growing sports betting community.